Legend of Total War here, and today we've got Saving Your Disaster campaigns for Total War 3 Kingdoms. And this campaign, oh boy. Okay, so I've been receiving a lot of 3 Kingdoms campaigns where they've got a lot of territory, but it's just a mess. This one here is one where we have no territory left. So it's not a case of a mess. It's a case of, did the guy send me the save file when he's basically, well, I've lost the campaign, I might as well send it to Legend. So the only thing he's got left is his army. And that's not really much anyway, that's smashed up army. Now, he's caught between a rock and a hard place here. To the north, he said that Lu Bu just took Nanyang. There is no way in hell we're going to be able to take that back with what we've got here. Not possible. Over here, there's another army that just took Nanyang. Oh, it's the same. It's the Jade Mine though. And I would say it's possible for us to win that, but that we shouldn't fight it anyway, because it's what would happen is if we did take it, Lu Bu would just come down here the next turn. We just wouldn't hold it. So I think a diplomatic solution might be needed, because it's not game over yet. Okay, it's only game over when our army dies. Alright, we'll get some more territory. So what we'll do here is we'll negotiate a peace treaty with this dude. And if I can just get some cash from you, please.
So be it.
Okay, and then we have to get down south as fast as possible. I'm going to force march, because we're not going to get any recovery anyway. Luckily, he's got some allies. I should probably also mention it's on normal difficulty here, and it's only turn 21. Now, under normal circumstances, if you get into a campaign like this, you should probably just start again. Because even if I do fix this, like, you should have just started again. It's too early in the campaign for this kind of shit to happen and be like, well, I can turn it around from here. Just be quicker to start again. That's fine.
Obey instinct.
So yeah, we're going to force march down south. We'll have to trespass some territory. I've never had no territory in this campaign, in this game. So I don't know what happens when we get into allied territory, whether or not we'll recover our soldiers or not. I feel like we will, but I just don't know. We've still got an income. We only take attrition when we run out of supplies. So we have to, like I said, we got to move fast. Like really, really fast. Is there anything here that you could get to recover supplies? Because that's desperately what you're going to need now. In fact, I've never run out of supplies before. Right. What's he done with this? Yeah, shitload of good that does, yeah. I usually go for this one here first, because 10% replenishment's pretty good, but it's fine. Let's move on.
We could do great things together.
No. No.
Couldn't agree.
Alright, we've also got Sun Che, so I don't think it's supposed to be in our faction. I can't remember. I don't know if he's supposed to be here. So we've got a little bit of wiggle room here. If I was to encamp, just out of curiosity, we are still going to lose supplies. So that's not going to cut it for us. We've got to move fast. What is the fastest way into allied territory? So that there will take us 4 turns, and we should be able to get resupplied from there. We might take a tiny bit of attrition.
Towards victory.
Is there anything here that could give us extra supplies per turn? You've got 2 authority, 2 command generals there. Oh, that one can hire artillery.
My lord. Tell me your wish, and I shall strive to fulfill it.
Okay, well, that doesn't matter. We'll just get into friendly territory first, and then we'll just see how we go from there. Because at the moment, we're only at war with, like, Dong Min.
Not be your enemy.
Non-aggression pact? No.
Very well.
We just gotta get down south. We'll just take some Han territory for ourselves. Get ourselves established there. Oof, winter. It says here... Oh shit. We're gonna run out of supplies. What happens if I encamp?
Prepare the camp.
That'll buy us 1 turn.
At ease.
Alright, what we should do is move 50% of our movement, and then encamp.
March. Secure the perimeter.
Jesus Christ, he didn't give me anything to work with here.
Stability requires strong leadership, if you wish it.
So Dong Zhou is dead.
To arms. Gather your strength.
So we're gonna run out of supplies,
Nothing will
and we're gonna start taking attrition. But hopefully next turn we'll be in friendly territory and actually be able to recover supplies. Let me just see if there's something in here that we can get to increase our supply rate. That would be good, which there isn't. You gotta wait a whole another year to get that one. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do. We just gotta take the attrition and get into friendly territory and then recover.
You would not need fear us. As you prefer.
God damn, it's like taking in a battered and wounded dog here.
Standard stance.
So we're taking attrition, and yeah, we have no supplies, so let's... You have to force march there.
Order. To war.
Okay, that'll recover supplies. Cool. Take a turn of attrition, maybe we'll start recovering after that.
We would not be your enemy.
Did I mention this is on easy difficulty? Sorry, normal difficulty.
Your choice.
I don't know how this stuff happens, but it does. Okay, so we don't actually recover casualties.
Prepare the camp.
Fucking hell. Luckily in Total War 3 Kingdoms, you don't need soldiers. You just need a good general or two. So, if we could manage to capture this town here, it's poorly defended. I tell you what we need.
Trust instinct.
Like, he's really badly hurt. We need to switch him out. Ah, crap.
Clarity shines the path to peace.
They've got a little bit of health. Oh my god. Okay, moving on. What's this down here? Oh, we're actually recovering. Actually recovering now. Alright, cool. Just really, really slowly. Well, that's fine. Okay. You can't replace any units, so we can't recruit anything different. But I think where we'll go for first is there. We just need to recover a little bit, which is... The replenishment rate is 6%. But we're not under any threat here, so we just stay put and recover.
I would ask this of you.
I could use the money afterwards once we get re-established. Don't think I'll wait until we're at full strength, but we should definitely wait until... So it's winter now. we're not in friendly territory anymore. We gotta move out.
Resume standard stance.
I'll make my way down to
Spreading
Badong
the word of our
just
cause.
to help protect it.
We gladly offer you a chance for honor.
It's a good thing you had an ally. No.
As you wish.
Oh boy. You don't get much more fucked up than this. Alright, come down to here and encamp.
Conquest.
Alright, well our supply situation is going to be fine. But, you know, replenishment rate would be good, which is why it would have been great if he had gone for this technology here. He could have gotten it by now. And that'll help him maintain supplies in future. I'm pretty sure if we make him the
Resist
commander.
the chaos of change.
Yeah, that's much better. Because he's got the bonus to replenishment. Okay, that's what I should have done in the first place, but that's okay. Let's move on.
You are a weakness that must, as you wish.
I have a feeling he's coming down here to capture this, which means we might not be able to stay here much longer. There's a livestock. It might be better to go down even further south. It largely depends on what's at this livestock farm here, which could be, you know, sweet nothing. That's okay. Just thinking, because I was going to go here, but it might be better to come down this way, because we do have enemies up in the north. Like, this guy is probably going to go to war with us again.
Strike true.
This is probably an easy order resolve here.
Our cause is just and noble. Each victory
Lost
brings
one. It's good.
stability to the realm.
Can I get some replenishment, please? Oh, 5%. Nice. Okay, good. Let's keep going.
Arms.
Alright, we have no idea what's down there, but we can actually reach there next turn.
Destiny awaits.
We're in reasonable shape. It's not great shape, but it's a start. And, you know, while we were doing this, we were accumulating a little bit of cash, but it's definitely not a good situation. And the army is in a bit of a mess. I definitely need to tidy this up. For one thing, two commanders in an army. No, you gotta have a strategist. Even though I'm surprised you actually managed to get artillery in that. But then again, I certainly haven't mastered this campaign. I don't know how they're able to do it. Or who's able to recruit what exactly. Alright. So when... Okay, yeah, we're not taking any more replenishment because that guy just captured it. So let's now get at some territory of our own, which we just can't bloody get there.
March.
Luckily, it seems poorly defended.
On the march.
Nothing else to do between turns. What are we gonna do? Sell food? Not until we get there. But once we get established here, we can start setting things up. Game recommends you decrease that campaign difficulty. Fuck you!
To arms. Towards destiny. We have worked hard to reach this point.
I will
I've never
tear
seen that
out
happen
from these
before.
savages.
That's okay. Now's our time to start turning things around. We'll re-establish ourselves here, and then rebuild it. And when I send it back to him, he's going to have it on very hard difficulty as punishment. I mean, he can very easily turn it back down. as punishment for getting himself into this position. Alright, these two here can probably just do it all on their own. Try and keep any damaged units out of it. Some is a bit of a mess. Yeah, I could have auto-resolved it. That's fine. I thought I put this on very hard. I guess it's a very hard campaign difficulty. I'll change the battle difficulty up to very hard right after this. See how he likes that. Well, I do say that normally when I play on the difficulty that they send it to me.
The enemy unit flees. What
But you can change it on anything other than legendary.
Look the enemy run! Craven!
Because on normal battle difficulty, the AI is atrocious. It's so easy to cheese it, which is fine by me, but like I'll just waste their ammunition in every battle.
harmony must be crushed. We must
Alright, we
lay
have territory
foundations
again.
if we are to rebuild.
Now, there's a whole bunch of stuff down here that we can retake.
Clarity shines the path to peace. Announce my arrival.
So, first thing, you're not fired. You're not gonna be here anymore. So let's get Lady Feng in here. Nice name.
Remain flexible to react with agency.
Okay. So
How may I serve?
let's get. Usually, what I go with is 2 archers, 2 crossbows, 2 trebuchets. These guys are both kind of cavalry commanders. I mean, at the end of the day, these are the guys that do most of the work anyway. That's fine. Alright, there you go. I reckon it'll just switch it straight back down. I don't normally do that, but honestly, I think we'll be fine on this difficulty. Now that we've got ourselves some territory again, we got to get ourselves. It's properly established. So the livestock farm, we can upgrade this. Yes, do that. Got plenty of money.
Your lord has
We now need power. And we need... See, I'm thinking about this guy here, right? He should command his own army later down the track. Like, what I'd really prefer is for him to, for someone purple to be there instead. So we're going to tag him out. With... Sure, there's no one available. I really like... The way I like it is, I like it red, purple, blue. That's the colors that I like. Or even yellow, purple, blue. But definitely purple and blue. Those are my favorite ones. Like the way I think it, you need a cavalry commander, you need an infantry commander, and you need a specialist, the strategist. A blue commander, non-negotiable. In every single army, must have a blue. When it comes to the infantry commander, it can be green, it can be purple. I prefer purple over the green, so whichever. And when it comes to the cavalry commander, yellows are better commanders, but reds provide... Well, actually, no. Reds are better... I don't know. It's hard to say. They're about the same. Alright. So it's mustering, so we're getting recovery really quickly there.
Who is at the gates?
Alright, let's have a look at our court. Haven't had a look at that yet. Legitimacy, huh? You would have thought you'd have completely lost your legitimacy after what happened. So you've made Sun Xie your heir. See, I've never played Yuan Shu campaign. I don't know if that's normal. I would have thought he'd be, that's Sun Jian's son. Right. Let's have a look at the family tree. Oh, look, he's related to that douchebag. So that's his wife, and these two are both his children, and that's his adopted heir. Okay. So we don't want to get rid of anyone, but you have to understand that we are. Oh yeah, we're not actually paying these two, so it's okay.
You beckon?
And he's fine. He's fine. All right, that's fine. What are we doing next? So there's a rice paddy over here. Well, let's have a look in the province. There's nowhere else in the province that we need to capture.
I feel refreshed and whole again.
What would be the quickest way to get to? We can get there in 2 turns.
Unification requires discipline.
Alright, we'll go there and we'll see how we go. Public order here is... we could just exempt it for the turn, just to get some public order up. It'll help with growth. We don't need the cash or the food right now. It's just for 1 turn. Last thing we want is the yellow turbans taking this. Just keep it under control. God damn it. I wanted to get a little bit of extra replenishment in. Well, it is what it is. We don't have the movement range. We just need to... Looks like there'll be a bit of a fight there. So I'll just wait here. That's it. We've got to make our way down to that extra replenishment. And also keep an eye out for purple guys in here. Because, yeah, like I said, Sun Xie should command his own army.
A pity. No matter.
Draw the many together as a whole.
Alright.
Impossible.
Possible.
So 2 generals in there. What's the garrison like?
Resist the chaos of change.
It'll take her a while to get to Flaming Shot. Well, not really. She's only level 1. It'll be pretty quick to level up to there. She's not going to have not lightning strike. Night battles. Alright. I'm going to aim at this guy here.
Just and noble.
Gotta fight this manually, that's fine. Basically, what we want to do is rush at him really quickly and take him down before his
Here we
reinforcements
begin.
show up.
Let us fight to the end.
The only option is your total annihilation.
All of China now watches. Conduct yourself with honor.
Ah, he's fortified. That's okay. Is it though? Maybe I've made a mistake here. I should have attacked the other town. Well, I don't want to be attacking through the trees, because as you guys know, I fucking hate trees. We can still bomb it, but it's going to be really inaccurate. Might actually be an idea to wait until they show up. How much ammo do we have? 13. Not a lot. We could probably take out these 2 towers here. Or even better still, why don't we send the cavalry to go and harass them while they're trying to get into the camp. So we don't want to be taking out their cavalry necessarily. We want to be hitting archers if possible.
Ready! Quick march! Run!
So it says the odds are about even.
Show no mercy!
I'd duel, but I don't think it's a good idea. He's not in good shape, and I don't know how well he can duel.
China will revel in your death.
But if we just
Shut
do
up and
this,
die.
yeah, he's doing well that way.
Make ready.
Okay, maybe we can afford to do a duel now,
I must prevail.
Steel yourselves.
because we softened them up a fair bit. And if we're lucky, we might actually end up recovering a little bit.
Faster.
Yeah, I don't really want to gain the cavalry's attention. It's good. Looks like he might actually... Oh no, he's not going to recover back to full.
The enemy general is fallen. They were no match.
Alright.
You have improved in my estimations.
Kill them!
Just got to be careful to stay out of range of the enemy towers there. Oh, this is on like a really small unit scale. Alright, so they're actually marching at us. Careful, careful. Alright, stand back over here. Better hurry.
Just like that.
Because we still need some artillery for when we have to deal with the fort. Because they don't seem to be uniting their forces together, which is good. We're going to divide your enemy's attentions. Draw these archers out away from the towers.
Excellent.
And don't forget, we're now up the difficulty to very hard. It's no longer on normal difficulty.
Yes. Yes. Good.
It's punishment for essentially losing the campaign. Okay, hold your fire.
Thunder ready! Ready to ride! Load crossbows!
Archers, prepare.
Okay, I don't think our guys are going to fight
That's
forever.
right.
So we're going to bring in the cavalry now. Hit them in the rear.
Thunder ready! Strike! Crossbowmen!
Look, the enemy run.
Balance of power doesn't seem to have changed at all.
Cavalry! To attention! Hurry! Move!
Okay, they seem to be faltering there.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Yeah, oh, just be careful. Don't want to go into those towers. They'll do unnecessary damage to us. See, it's important that we wipe them out because we still have to take the town. We're not going for the town just yet. I thought if we did this, we could get some recovery after the battle. Whereas if we just go for the town, we won't.
Attend! Look! The enemy run! Raven!
Definitely think the collisions in this game is not very good. But whatever. What else is new with Total War games? Alright, so that's massively helped the balance of power. And they just watched as their reinforcements got annihilated there. Okay, we don't need to take out these two towers here, but these two here would be very helpful. It would also be really good if we had Flaming Shot, which we don't, but we make do. Chances are we're not going to destroy both towers, but if I can even just destroy one of the towers, that would be good. I don't think that's going to happen. It might. Thing is, it needs to land 2 more hits. Okay, that's 1 down. I was noticing that they weren't actually hitting the center. They hit to the sides of where we're aiming for.
The men have no ammunition! Draw your weapons!
Alright, so I destroyed 1. That'll just have to do. And we don't have turtle formation or shield wall, so we can't soak up the tower's ammunition. We just need to actually go at them. It's gonna hurt. Keep this guy here out of it. Same with you. Too badly damaged. So these are reserves now. Oh, we just need 1 more shot. Alright, well there's nothing else for us to do now but charge. So this can help a little bit. Probably should have had him in there to begin with. It's alright, it only lasts a few seconds. Don't have to use it.
Archers, prepare! Rain down
To attention! Run! Run!
Okay, the archers aren't the ones getting shot, it's our infantry, so we need them right up there.
Take heed, warriors!
You are weak! I will crush you for this insult.
The time has come! Attend!
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
So yeah, this is normal unit scale.
Prepare!
I think.
Stand ready!
Come on! Surely you can do better!
Oh, how witty! How very witty!
Do not relent!
Alright, I might actually need to bring them in. Same with the cavalry. But Looking at the situation.
The enemy unit
Okay,
flees!
they're about to run.
Cowards!
Probably shouldn't stay here for much longer. But the thing is, just because we beat them doesn't mean they're wiped out. Just give it a second. That'll have to do. Well, I did say we were going to lose, so it's a win.
New generations blossom from the
Main thing
labors
here
of
is that I hope that my guys get some experience to level up, especially the strategist. Needs 3 levels up to get flame shot, but the artillery really needs to rank up. So I gained 1. Just takes time. Just release him.
I am not without mercy. To action! With honor!
And now this battle is easy.
All plans are coming to pass. We must lay foundations if we are to rebuild.
So I've taken the armor craftsman, but that one there doesn't actually provide us with any income. It'll just give us armor every now and again, which we can sell. Anyway, next place is to come down here. Where does the other guys go? Pretty sure they're hiding behind. Or were they coming in as reinforcements? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so.
Meditate on rejoice. Your
Upgrading this will provide us with a larger garrison, making it easier to defend. We've got the money, let's build it. Okay, everything here. Can we get ourselves... Nope, still nothing there. Oh, you actually use up legitimacy to hire you dudes. Right. That's fine. Okay. Should we move on? Yep.
fall in line. You may survive this. Your choice.
So you, huh? Well, he's only costing us 100 a turn. He's rank 3. Let me have a look at him. It's not bad. Oh, he's actually good because we get to decide where they go.
I answer.
All right,
my
well let's swap the retinues. Ugh. If only there was a way I could be like, look, can I have you, but like not your army, please? Because your army, I don't want it. I mean, we've got the money. It's not that big of a deal, but wasting money is not a good thing. Look, we'll be fine with what we've got here. He can play around with that other dude another time. All right, we can make our way down here. Okay, looking at the tea house. Or the large town here. There's a lot of stuff down here that we can take away from the Han Empire.
Announce my arrival.
I don't think that'd be consuming food. But are we ready to do this? Yeah, let's do it.
Strike as one.
There's no one there anyway.
Our cause is just and noble.
Map view. Yeah, I'd say disorder resolve that.
Those who do not bend to authority.
Yeah, it barely takes the towers into consideration, and we wouldn't have been able to destroy them properly ourselves. It's good, they're gaining experience. Still same old shit there, no purple dudes. Alright, green works as well, I'm just fussy.
Unification requires discipline.
In my opinion, you should focus on food here, more so than money. It's only 100 income from... Look, you get income from food. Just, there's the rice paddy right there. We want to amplify the bonuses from that rice. Okay.
Draw the many together as a whole.
Don't upgrade that right now, because I want to be building up in these two right afterwards. Instead, actually, let's fast track that one and then get started on the land development. Rice paddy looks ripe to take, so we're just gonna take it.
Your enemy.
Nope.
It is your choice.
Announce my arrival.
Another order reserve, cool. Take it.
Those who oppose harmony must be crushed.
Well, I think things are looking much better now. What do you guys think? We now have 4 territories. It's not really a consolidated province yet. Got some food coming in. Gotta have food. Alright, yeah. Like I said, it's not gonna take her too long to get here. Satisfaction's fine, so there's no real need to give her any of that stuff right now. Let's have a look at trade agreements. So, yeah, you don't have one. Let's see what we can get. Lady Wu.
A joy to see you.
We could do that exploit that the Spiffing Brit showed, where we could just, like, milk her for all the money she's got. I don't know. I feel like even for me, that one's pretty dirty. I'd do it if I needed it, but I just don't need to right now. So that's good. Trade agreement established. We probably could have done that a few turns ago, but I forgot. All right, next stop. We want to try and consolidate this whole province. Next stop, there's toolmaker and lumberyard, but the rice paddy here is close. Oh my god! There's so much down here to take.
Our family grows larger.
No.
It is your decision.
Nice. New suit of armor.
Rejoice, your lord has returned.
Which none of them can or should wield.
Announce my arrival.
I answer your request.
Still no purple dudes showing up. So how do we get some more legitimacy? I haven't actually played as Yuan Shu before. So if I go to Lady Wu and I say nope. Just thinking, how do we get... Oh right, what was Lu Bai again? No, she was at war with Lu Bai. If I could get him... Where is that option? Supports legitimacy. Right. Ugh. So we'd have to give him that farmland that we've been building up, and a lot of money for that. Ugh, you can figure that out yourself. Alright, what are we doing with this? So the rice paddy's closest. We can get there in 2 turns. Everywhere else is a little bit longer than that. So you want to amplify the food. Let me see if anyone else will support legitimacy. I don't think Lady... Let me just see this. No, so it won't do that. Let's check out Cao Cao.
How can we help each other?
He's very poor on food, so let's see if we give him a food trade. And he... Okay, he wants a lot of money as well. No deal. Oh, what about that armor that we just got, which we can't really make use of? It's pretty good. No, let's look for someone else. Alright. Maybe this one?
A waste of time.
Just 2 grand for that. It's worth 8 legitimacy. What other ways can we do to gain legitimacy? So, used to hire new characters to... Okay, no. Can be increased by unique support, legitimacy, deal, and diplomacy, and all vassals automatically provide legitimacy. So we need to establish vassals, basically. Oh, it increases a little bit each turn. Oh, okay. We just increase the faction rank and then it's fine. Alright, no, never mind. I ain't giving out any money. Probably could have given him some food. Well, why don't we double check that actually? So that was... Who was it again? Kong Zhao.
A waste of time.
It says equal on food. Let me just check. Nah, no, I don't want to. Let's see if there's anyone else.
One's thoughts must be kept.
Okay, maybe this guy might be able to make. Oh, it's pretty close. So we can get some legitimacy at just the cost of 783. It's going to use up all of our food, but only for 10 turns.
We accept your offer.
So was that just a once-off? Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? And I was able to give away that food because I knew we were just going to get some more anyway. But then again, if I had gotten the food first, maybe I could have not have to pay the money. But the money's not the problem, so it's fine.
It will prosper for the better under my rule.
Our army's in good enough shape, we didn't need the replenishment. Alright. This commandery here doesn't seem like it's going to be too difficult to take. Everything seems okay here. Cool. Alright, so next stop, Lumberyard or the large town? It's all, like, pretty crappy territory. It's gotta get that, that replenishment. It's too useful to not have. Especially if you're going to get yourself into wars with multiple people. Have to deal with multiple armies. And since I cranked up the difficulty, trust me, you're going to want that replenishment. Everything seems fine. So, Once again, check to see if there's a purple dude. No one available, and that's fine. Let's keep going.
We would not be your enemy.
We really don't want to fight him, but I'm not going to accept it.
You dare spurn us.
Okay, next stop the lumberyard, but I'm pretty sure we can stop here. That way we can get some replenishment over the turn and still make it their next turn. Everything seems fine. We got building going on. Let me just check. It's all good. Moving on.
The path is clear. Join with us. A pity. No matter.
We should be doing some assignments as well, now that we've got a provincial capital. I mean, there's barely any money from peasantry anyway, but it just gives them something to do. -6 legitimacy per turn. Ew.
To arms! Towards destiny!
I need to fight that manually. Results will be
Those who do
pretty
not
similar.
bend to authority will break upon it.
It's good to see this artillery getting more experience. That's what you want to see.
Must lay foundations
They're
if we are
freaking
to
useless at,
build.
well, not useless, but they're not very useful at tier 1. Once they get to tier 10, especially on this unit scale, they're going to be so good.
Announce my arrival.
So who got the rank up? You did? Cool. Let's have a look. Good, because eventually I want him to be commanding his own army, so he will need that extra replenishment when the time comes. It also reduces redeployment cost when the time comes.
Resist the chaos of
Make our way down here. Alright. There's... Lumberyards are really good to defend, so the more garrison that we can put in there, the better. Especially on this unit scale as well. Probably want to get about 2 grand together before we start recruiting our second army, which we're not going to need to do in this episode. This is... We're steamrolling now. We're just...
Words will not be.
Oh, okay.
Let wars.
Call for aid. She will accept. Yeah, alright, why not? If they're going to accept, why not? So who was that dude? We've also increased with legitimacy a little bit. So it becomes second marquee. Alright, looking at this now, we're still considered irrelevant. Got 106. But now you've got some positions here. Still no purple dudes. So who was it that declared war on us? Oh, we lost our trade agreement with her. Sort of. Alright. Shizi. Shizi. Who's that? This one here. Where are they?
Our patience is thin.
Right, they border us over here, I think. Yeah, I think so. Well, it says unknown, but yeah, I just don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's make our way down here. If we can't see them, then well, it's probably going to be a bit of a surprise later down the track, but that's okay.
with heaven.
So looking at our rank, we can also establish another trade agreement. So even though one of them broke down, let me just see what else we can get. No other trade agreements at the moment. We have to get ourselves a trade port. Which I think this one here will work for that. And that'll allow us to trade with anyone that has any connection to that particular river. Okay.
Draw the many together as
Good, I think for the first time we're just about at full strength.
those who oppose harmony must be crushed. It would be prudent to occupy this place.
And the trade agreement's been re-established. But we're not able to trade with anyone else at the moment for some reason. If it's not here on the quick deal, it's just not available. It's increases by 8 per turn. Okay, okay. So it's not just a once-off payment. That's useful. So you don't need that many people to support your legitimacy. Because that seems like a bit of an annoying mechanic at first. Yeah, if he can get night battles, because we don't desperately need flame shot. But yeah, if he can do night battles, then we don't have to worry about her not having it. Alright, so that's our first full commandery under our control. Just leave it be. What's this? Abandoned jetties. Yeah, speed up the production here. Man, the south is fucking ruined. Alright, we'll start making our way back up here. Capturing these two toolmakers and lumber yards. And then there's that tea house. But yeah, you'll have the coast to yourself down here. Which means... Damn. This is a really strong position that we're getting you into. What's wrong with you? Ah, you're a bit of a bitch, are you? What's your problem? Desires higher core position? Here, have a follower instead. Have a clay ox. And shut the fuck up. Hang on, there was something...
I feel refreshed and holy.
I was just thinking, I thought there was something that gave us satisfaction faction-wide, but no, I was mistaken. That's okay. So, upgrading the rice paddy here. Or this. Because that also provides income from peasantry. Takes 4 turns, but that only takes 2. That actually requires upkeep, but providing more food, that's still good. Yeah, I think I'll go with the irrigated farms. Also good for population growth. Which... that one's not. Okay, that's fine. Next stop, like I said, lumberyard. No, you should stay there for the time. Moving on. Damn, this went better than I expected. When I looked at this when I first saw it, I was like, holy shit. I just didn't know what to do. Went with what my gut said. Get out of these wars and get to safety. I just didn't expect I'd go down to south and encounter no resistance at all. Okay, you're gonna need to force march.
Ready for forced march.
That's okay, because no one's here. Seems like the increased difficulty hasn't kicked in yet.
We gladly offer you a chance for honor.
You're not.
A pity. No matter.
remain.
Oh, if I keep this up, I'm going to finish the game before he gets a chance to.
Just and noble. All plans are coming to pass. We must lay foundations if we are to rebuild. Lead strongly.
Okay, well that's looking good. So we got ourselves a lumberyard here worth tiny amount of income from peasantry. It's alright, it's adding up. So how about purple? Still no purples. Fine. Moving on.
We would be no threat to you.
It's tempting, but no.
You reject our generosity?
Now, he's very poor in food. Maybe we could sell him some food, and that would act as a non-aggression pact as well. Sort of. So...
This will be short.
give him... and also make him dependent on us for food. Far less likely he'll declare war on us in future. So, request regular payments. It also says here that we do share a border, but for some reason I can't establish a trade agreement with him. I don't know why, because he's got a free slot. But with this, we can gain a hell of a lot of money. $744 a turn. That's not bad at all for 8 food.
Your offer shows a clear mind.
And it also should get him off our back. Just didn't make it. Wait for somebody else to occupy that. Don't do it ourselves. Seven turns. It's a long time. Thing is, the more the population increases, it can reduce the construction time. Yeah. Still, it's not going to increase by that much. Just grab that. That's still useful. So what's your problem? You're not satisfied? Here, have a wooden ox. You big lummox. And then... let's move on.
We should join as one. If you wish it.
So basically what I do there, I don't really care what the outcome is. Just always side with the vassal, with the other person. Just because you want them to be happy with you. Because it doesn't mean anything to me one way or another. Whether the other person gets invited in the coalition or not, just doesn't matter. But yeah, your saving grace in this campaign was the fact that you had this. Otherwise it would have been a lot harder to come down here, that's for sure.
No mercy! Harden your hearts! Each victory brings stability to the realm. It would be prudent to occupy this place.
So that toolmaker is worth how much a turn? 100 a turn? Cool. Yeah, I definitely think you should grab that tea house. Once again, it'll take 2 turns to get there. I say we grab that and then we'll end it there. Because things are just solid now, just really solid. How much are we costing in diplomacy with food? Minus 14. We'll get that back fairly soon. And we've carved up a nice solid empire here. And there's still plenty of free territory, free real estate down in the south there.
You are an irritant and must be controlled. You insult us.
Army's much stronger now because we, putting in the strategist makes a big difference. A really big difference. So that other general wasn't contributing anything. Should be able to make it there next turn.
Fear no one.
Alright, maybe time to put down an administrator. Let's have a look. So, who should we do? They all have pretty similar stuff. This guy here's salary won't increase by that much. So I'll give it to him. Alright, we'll put him in there. There's also the Chancellor position, but I usually don't like to get the Chancellor right away. Because it boosts income from peasantry by a small amount, which at the beginning of the campaign is just not going to cover your cost of the Chancellor. But late campaign, it definitely will. It's just not right now. And we just don't need it. And if you don't need something, don't do it. It's not going to give you any benefit. Or, at worst, actually cause you to be weakened.
For China.
Just because something's available doesn't mean you have to get it. Sort of like with money, just because you've got money doesn't mean you have to spend it. Save it for when you do actually need it. And if you never need it, great! Chances are you will need it one day though. Alright, so there we go. That's that. I mean, there's area down here that we can keep moving. Like, I can keep doing this myself, but this is just an absolute steamroll now, and that's not what this series is about. There was a little bit of panic at the start, and then just nothing. Oh, hang on. What's this?
Not possible.
Alright, let me just see if I can piece out with him.
Yes, yes. Talk.
We can just give him a bribe. Let me just see about food. It's a lot of money. I mean, we can certainly afford it. Honestly, I think they should focus on dealing with this stuff down here first. So, I can shave off a bit of the money off this. That's a bit better. And the food stuff is not going to matter because all of the food stuff's being upgraded. It's only going to last 10 turns. But yeah, we don't really want him to come in here and capture anything. And since you're still fighting the Han... Well, fighting is a strong word to call it. Since we're essentially pounding down on the Han down here, we don't need people annoying us while that's going on. So just... We got loads of money, just make him fuck off. Alright. Maybe I'll go through 1 or 2 more turns just in case. Make sure everything's okay, because... And, oh look, there we go. There's your extra replenishment. Right when you don't need it right now, but you will need it eventually. And, no. 1 more level up until she gets what we need. Well, that's good. We're not paying her an income at the moment. Maybe she might actually make a good chancellor. Let me have a look. Would give her a boost of 350 though. It doesn't matter who we put in there. They get a boost of 350, and this will make her satisfied. This is definitely not going to fix the. This is not going to increase her income. Yeah, it went down by 300. But satisfaction is important as well, and that's what solved that. So what's your problem here? Yeah, you definitely got a problem. I'll just give you a rank up then. Might as well do this. It's not doing much, but it's fine. Okay. Cool, let's just make sure everything's stable so I can send it back to him in a nice good shape. And surprisingly, with even more money in the bank than what he left me. Because normally when somebody sends me a Saving a Disaster campaign and they leave money in the bank, I usually spend it, like all of it. And usually when they give me a debt, I get them out of debt. But very rarely do I leave them with, not very rarely, but most of the time, like I said, most of the time I spend it.
Feel refreshed and whole again.
And all the stuff down here is just unoccupied territory. It's just ripe for the taking. It's expensive to do it, but everything's fine here. Yeah, you got the food back as well. Everything's stable. My job here is done. That's this disaster sorted. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.